Welcome, chat, to my TED Talk. Why Dizzy Dokuro isn't allowed to have nice things. Some of my misfortune can actually be dated back to the start of this weekend, where I was supposed to be at a Pon collab, but I decided to be responsible instead. In fact, I even lauded my decision to be responsible by not going to hang out with my friends, because I didn't have to deal with any TSA bullshit. Turns out the TSA bullshit came to find me instead. I started Sunday feeling great. I felt well rested. I felt ready for the week ahead of me. And then throughout the day, my condition continuously got worse, beginning with an unfamiliar ache where I recently had surgery. So I thought, oh, you know, I probably bent the wrong way or something. I'm getting older in age. You know, the body's not quite what it used to be. I probably pulled something. And then after a 3-hour stream of doing absolutely fucking nothing at all, because as soon as I end that stream, I look down, I notice something pussing, something seeping. An infection where my fucking stitches are supposed to be! Blood! Blood everywhere! Is at that point I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I need to go see a doctor now or something. But of course, medical is awful everywhere in North America right now. So I do the most reasonable thing, and I Google what this could possibly be. Every single fucking forum, every single Reddit thread, every WebMD is telling me that if I don't get this seen at my earliest availability, I will die! So you could imagine my terror. But at the same time, I'm also Googling if I should go to the emergency or urgent care, and they're just like, well, I mean, if you're not throwing up, vomiting, or like having a terrible fever, you're probably fine. So I do the next best thing after dying, which is rinse out my wound with salt water and pray. And I'm doing that every fucking 30 minutes because the thing just likes to like ooze out. And I'm patching it up best I can. And eventually I'm out of medical tape. So I'm holding up my fucking body with gauze and Hello Kitty Band-Aids. I go to sleep that night, scared, alone, bleeding out onto a towel. And I wake up at 7:30 a.m. to call my local medical professional. My call goes through. I reach reception, who picks up the call and tells me that their entire system is down and to call back after 9:30. So now not only has the healthcare system failed me, Apparently, basic software as a service has failed me. So I hang up the phone. I wait. I go back to sleep. 9:30 rolls around. I pick up the phone again. I call my local medical professional. Oh yeah, we can't fit you in. Sorry about that. We have availability tomorrow though. I'm bleeding! We can refer you somewhere else if you'd like. I'm like, okay. Okay, you know, I would rather go see another specialist than to wait several hours in urgent care. Sure, refer me wherever the fuck you want. I call another medical professional. They don't pick up the phone. I Google said medical professional office. They have online bookings for whatever goddamn reason. I fill out the online booking form for an appointment at 2:20 technically, p.m. PT. Okay. It goes through. I have a little confirmation code and everything. And then I fall back asleep. Noon rolls around. I get out of bed. Now at this point, I'm redressing my wound, okay? I am wrapped in 2 pieces of gauze, several Hello Kitty band-aids. I'm out of Hello Kitty band-aids now. And I'm just like, okay, the appointment is at 2:20. It's like 1 something. I'm just gonna get in my car and go. So I get in and I'm just like, wait. If all these medical professionals are correct, I might not be able to drive back. I might have to have emergency surgery. And I might have to like call someone for help. But no, there's no one to call because it's a fucking weekday and I live alone and my parents are busy and this is an emergency. So I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. If I have to drive home under the influence, so be it. Whatever. I'll make it out somehow. Okay, if people can drive drunk, I can fucking drive post surgery. I don't care. Whatever. It's probably not that bad. They probably just need to clean it out and stitch up the wound again. Whatever. So I drive. I make it just in time for my appointment. All right. I only hit every single stoplight on the way. I tell them, hi, my name is Dizzy Dokuro. I booked an emergency appointment this morning, but I didn't get a confirmation email. I tried calling you guys several times. I even called them in the car while I was driving. They deny getting any calls from me, even though I have a log of it on my phone. But they tell me they do have one availability. Though they are not able to fit me in now. At 4:30 p.m. And I look down at my phone. I'm really thinking hard here. Is it worth it? Can I just lose a part of my body? I bite the bullet. I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, just fit me in. I'll like take a walk around the building. I'm sitting down. I'm trying to enjoy my day. And then the strangest thing happens. A man approaches me. I am in sweatpants and a Hot Topic Rick and Morty t-shirt. I want to be very clear about this. I do not look good right now. Man, medical facility. It's probably nothing. He's probably looking for an office, right? Right? And then he says something. Hi, my name is... What's your name? And it clocks in. It hits me. I am getting hit on. but I am sleep deprived, bleeding, and in a Rick and Morty t-shirt. And I also might be undiagnosed autistic. And so what do I do? What do I do, chat? I lift up my shirt and show him my fucking gauze and bleeding wound. So the man walks away. And I walk away. And about 30 minutes later, I realized how autistic that was. And then, eventually, I'm 30 minutes out to my appointment. My new appointment, which is a delayed appointment from my old appointment. And so, I go to sit in the reception of this doctor's office and hide. And I'm sitting next to this little girl. And she's sitting next to the water cooler. And I'm quite parched. So I go over there to get myself a cup of water from the water cooler, and I'm like, excuse me, and she's just like, you're okay, you're fine. And I reach over and I grab a cup, I grab a small sippy cup, and I pull down the lever of her water cooler, and turns out there was no water in the water cooler. I should have realized that it was an empty machine. And the little girl is watching me like I'm an idiot. And there's no trash can, so I can't even put away the cup I grabbed. So I put it in my pocket, and now I just have an empty cup in my pocket. And yes, it is a cup of shame. Eventually, I get called. Into the doctor's office. Thank fucking God. My doctor is a beautiful, bombacious woman. Holy fucking shit. I'm like, okay, this is making up for the day. I have a beautiful doctor. Okay, like this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be great. Okay. But then we make eye contact and we start talking, and neither of us break eye contact at all. And I realize my eyes are getting wider and wider because her eyes are fucking wide, and we're staring at each other, and we're both wearing these very plastic smiles on our faces, and we're communicating in very short sentences, very short, stilted sentences, and I realize, ah, shit, you're autistic too. And we're staring at each other, and we go silent. And she just goes, I'm going to lay you down now. I was already laid down! And then she realizes I was already laid down, and so she apologizes. And then I go, oh, no, this is fine. And then, whatever. Peels off my Hello Kitty band-aids, peels off my gauze, okay? Cleans the little area, whatever. There's cartoons playing in the background for whatever goddamn reason, like very nice doctor's office. She's poking, she's prodding. The whole process takes about 10 fucking minutes. And then I drive like a madman to get back here in time for stream. And you think this would be the end of it all? The end of my turmoil. The end of my strife. Right? Right, chat? Surely. Yeah. No. Because as I drive back, I am hit at a stoplight. Next to me, a truck. In that truck, a dog. The window is rolled down. I look at the dog. I smile at the dog. The dog looks at me. The dog turns around It sticks its ass out the window. I got fucking gassed by a dog on my way home. And in that moment, I realized that I, Dizzy Dokuro, may be the most unfortunate woman in all of the greater Vancouver area. And I'll see you then. I'm gonna see you till next time, okay? Bye.